I'm trying to find like a good angle. Oh my God. Look at coffee. Oh, my computer is quite the glare. Hi guys. So, oh my gosh, what's on my mind? There's so much on my mind right now. I have to go food shopping. I have to be in the mood to go food shopping, and I so am not in the mood. I'm actually in the mood to film. I need to film and get ready with me using my green shadows. I'm so, God damn, I can't talk. Coffee. But it's like, no, what time is it? It's like 20 to 10. I don't have to work until 5. I mean, I definitely want to do it early enough, but I can't do it with my kids home. So I'm thinking I have to do it, like, maybe I'll go food shop. Oh my God, my life, the struggle, right? I have to pick up my son at 1 because he's going to go buy a car. What? When did I get to this phase of my life? When did I get to the point where my son is old enough to do that? Like, really? Anyway, so my thinking is go food shopping now. It only takes me an hour. Come home. Do film the, you know, I have not put a video up since Wednesday, and I feel really bad because you know what I wanted to put up today or yesterday? My arm is getting in pain. You know what I wanted to do was, oh my God, done, gone. It's gone. You know, the only bad thing about vlogging with my phone, not in my car, this is one of the reasons why I like to vlog in my car so much, is because I have a stand. I don't have to hold my phone. I wonder if I, like, position it. I have nothing to position it with. Oh, I don't want you to see my messy desk. My desk is friggin' ridiculous. My house is friggin' ridiculous. I told my son, my oldest son, because he thinks about it, in front of his girlfriend, because that is a good tip. I said for my 40th birthday, I want to have a team of people to come into my house and just go to town. That's what I want. Do they even have that? I mean, my house isn't like hoarder or anything. Absolutely not. But I have 3 boys and they're all do sports, and yeah, it's just, it's not clean. It's clean, but it's not beautifully organized in, yeah, no. And I'm sorry when I vlog on my phone, well, I don't even vlog on my phone because I don't have a camera, that I don't look at the camera at you guys because it's so, I forget that it's there. So I look at myself talking, and I'm so sorry about that. So I don't mean to do it. My arm hurts. Okay, so all right, so here we go. So maybe I'll go food shopping now, come home, put the food away. Oh, I should film a grocery haul. See? Okay, so I could do a grocery haul. Severe thunderstorm warning for Barnstable County. Awesome. I don't live in Barnstable County, but good to know. Sorry, I get notifications. Anyways, go food shopping, come home. If I have a substance to do a grocery haul, I will, and then put that away, and then do a get ready with me, and then I can pick up my son at 1, and then pick up my other son. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so here's another thing, because this video is going to go up before my hair appointment. I really, really need your help. So those of you who don't comment a lot and like maybe don't know what to say, now is your time to comment. Now, and the ones who do comment, bring it on. I need advice, okay? I have a hair appointment next Friday, and I always get highlights. Like I have, maybe I'll show you. I'm going to show this in like my get ready with me too. Like I have blonde, as you can see. Now, you know what's really funny? Those of you who don't have kids yet, here's your warning, because no one warned me. I can show you my high school picture. This was real. Like I had blonde hair and bone straight hair when I was in high school. And then guess what? I had children. And then my hair turned like that color. And this like kinky wave shit. Oh my God, I gotta stop swearing. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to post a couple pics on what my idea is. my original thought was gonna put maybe like put some highlights, but like put some more low lights, like put some caramel, maybe some light brown, just kind of in there to kind of darken it a little bit. And I was telling my husband, and he's like, why don't you do like a strawberry, like a strawberry brown or like a reddish or strawberry blonde? And I was like, eh. And then I Googled images and I went, oh. So I'll put up a couple pics that I'm thinking of. Let me know your thoughts. Or if you can see, if you know of any pics, like I don't want it to be a drastic, obviously I don't want to be a redhead. No offense to redheads. No. And I don't want to be dark brown. I want to be, and I don't want it to be like this, oh my God, dramatic change. So I figured like put some low lights in, put some red in. What do you think? I'm thinking, okay, so comment below because I need your advice, please. I'm asking you to comment. I want to see like 500 comment. No, I'm just kidding. No. Anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go grocery shopping now. This stops raining. I hate grocery shopping in the rain because then I'll go in the food store and then when I come out of the food store, it's pouring down rain. Hi, I'm going to like make it go like this. No, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm off to go to the grocery store. Oh, I hate to go to the grocery store. Me. I'm trying to get pumped up for grocery shopping. It's so not working. How deep is my love for grocery shopping? It's not very deep. Well, I was inside and my hopes was to get my Etsy haul up today because that needs to go up. But there were a few packages that have been taking forever to get here. Like, last time this happened, I actually got a package lost. It eventually was found like 2 months later. But so one, I got a notification that, oh hi, windshield wipers. One, I got a notification today that it's out for delivery. But then there's one more. So it's like, I'm going to see by Monday if I still don't have, and it hasn't been updating on where it is from the one place. And it's like, it is one shop that I've seen a lot of people shop from. So I guess I want to ask if that's the norm. But I've never heard anything bad about this shop, so I'm assuming it's, I mean, I don't think it's anything like, I don't know. So, it's so funny, because I finally figured out, can you turn? It's so funny, someone commented on how they like my car chats because people are real in the car and how they deal with other drivers. I'm like, yeah, you're right, and it's probably bad because New Englanders are known, or at least Massachusetts drivers are known for being and I've tried not to be, I'm actually not too bad, but every now and then someone does something stupid that I'm like, oh. Anyways, back to the Etsy haul. So I had like a light bulb moment. So like at one point I had this envelope and as they were coming in, I was putting them in the envelope so I could keep track of what I'm doing the Etsy haul on because that's how many I bought. And this isn't like in one period of time. It's been over the few months. So, but then there's some that like are fall related, so I'm like, oh, I want to use them. Then I'm thinking, well, my new format with filming them, like, you know, with the camera down that everyone loves, and I love, because you guys get to really see the stickers. I'm like, well, I can film that as I get the stickers and use them, because then I'll put it all together when I edit the video. Like, durr, light bulb moment. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Okay, that's what all these cars have backed in. Like, what are the odds of that? That's funny. Like, it actually looks, a lot of cars are backed in. Am I like missing something? Is this back in day? Is that a really day? I'll have to ask LoveAffairWithPaper. You know, today is National Bosses Day, so maybe I should bring something for my boss. Let me just be a kiss up. That's how I roll. All right, I'm at the grocery store. Maybe I'll vlog a little bit of the wonderful experience I have at the grocery store. Don't look at me. All right. I gotta get my shiznit together. See how I did that? Oh, mother. I hate when I drop shit. Ugh. show you. I have like these, this is like the new Stop and Shop system. I have like this scanner, and I scan my groceries and I bag them myself, and then I do the self-checkout. It's like the best thing in creation, just saying. Okay, so I'm done food shopping. I feel like I've accomplished something today. You know, you ever have one of those days where you like, I just don't feel like moving, but then when you do something, I'm like, okay, not that I'm about to go like save the world and be like, woohoo, I did something, let's go do some more. But that was one thing that I absolutely had to do today. So I feel like, okay, I now can rest for the day. I've now earned some rest. Not that it's gonna happen because I have children. But I definitely got a lot, so I'm gonna film grocery haul. Here's a disclaimer, and obviously you guys are gonna see this after I've done it, because hopefully if I can film it, I'll get it up today. Because I feel like I need to get something today, and I don't know if I'll have time. If I might do the get ready with me first, because I'm gonna go home and do that. But anyways, I've watched other grocery hauls, and the only thing that stops me from doing it is that the wonderful YouTubers that do it, they come back and they get, I guess they get comments on, oh, you feed your kids too much sugary stuff or whatever. And I'm like, you know, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own parenting. I'm like, you know what? Everyone is whatever. To say that, do I have some stuff that's not the healthiest? Yeah, I have snacks for my kids that are chips, that are Oreos, that are, you know, but I also have fruit and stuff. But I also keep this in mind that my kids don't have medical conditions that they absolutely have to eat the healthiest. Should kids eat healthy? Absolutely. But should kids sometimes have treats or snacks or whatever? Yes. All three of my boys are growing boys, especially my teenagers. Are you kidding me? They eat me out of house and home. They are the complete opposite of obese. My God, my kids, my middle child has a 27-inch waist. I mean, he's tiny. They are extremely active. They're all three of them are in sports. So, and I know I don't have to say this, but it's like, I have no problem putting up videos, but I don't ever want to not put up a video and be like afraid of, or not afraid, but be like concerned of what people will say about what I bought. When it's like, you know what? Everyone has, if my kids were like obese, or absolutely be like, hello, your kid is like 50 pounds overweight, what the hell are you doing buying Oreos? Get it, totally get it. Not that it's any of your business, not that you should comment on that, but I know there are people out there who do. But anyways, with that said, like, if you're gonna comment on, like, I love all my subscribers, but let me just say this. If you're gonna comment on like, oh my God, I can't believe you bought that, your kids shouldn't eat that, please don't, because because I don't judge you. Everyone parents differently. Everyone, you know, I don't judge anybody. So, and like I said, my kids are the opposite of obese. They're extremely active in sports. If my kids weren't active and they sat around and played video games all day, then yeah, I probably wouldn't. Anyways, I shouldn't even have to say this. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. But I just feel like, I think because I was just watching a grocery haul and the woman was on like saying, you know, you kids, and it's like, and her kids are very active too. Her kids are very healthy and active. Like, I don't know. I'm just not on that bandwagon of like, oh, we have to eat all organic, and oh, we have to, I'm not on that bandwagon. I'm not. Like, I'm not. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, my favorite song. It's gonna be a good night. Well, it's back. And we were trying different things. We were smoking funny things. Making love on our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle. Not thinking about tomorrow. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. I'm off to work. My soul. We whisper in the sun. We couldn't wait for night to come. When we were trying different things, we were smoking funny things, making love on our late to our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home
assuming. I think you can go in any of them. I don't know if you can go inside. You can go inside the fire truck. I think so. Here, come over here. Look at all the buttons. No, don't push them. Those are like valves for water and stuff. Here, go in the fire truck over there.
So much people. I don't want to.
Okay, come over here then.
Can I go in this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Cool, huh?
You walk.
Well, they just sit. And go in the front seat. What?
So tall. Daddy, I'm gonna try on. I don't like fire trucks.
Hello, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. So, buddy of mine has
I'm taking a video.
yeah, unfortunately, it's more privately doing it this year. He usually brings it up. He's never applied off.
What are you doing? Don't honk the horn, no.
This is, you know,
Not gonna.
What?
Not gonna.
This is like really cool.
He's still taking the.
Turn around, you can run into somebody. No, you put the black in the front.
Yep.
There you go. Nice. Hello, my friends. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a scarf because true to New England form, it's like 65 one day and it's 30 today. Awesome. Actually, yesterday was so cold. Yesterday was Sunday. So cold. It was like 32 degrees for my son's football game in the morning, and then it warmed up to a balmy 45 for my other son's game. But of course I had to take pictures, and it was, oh my god, it was so cold. The boys were, I mean, my little one was crying. He was so cold, and like his hands, oh my god, it was just awful. But they both won, so it works for me. Ooh. So this morning, today's a big day. My son bought a car on Friday, which I talked about, and I still can't believe that I'm at a stage in my life where that's possible. So right now I am on my way to the registry to register it and get plates for it so he can go up and get it. And yeah, so there's that. I can't bring I can't film in the registry because I guess it's against the law. I learned that trying to take a picture of my son when he got his license, and they were like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't realize it's a law. You absolutely cannot film, take pictures, nothing in a state building. I don't know if that's a Massachusetts thing or if it's a federal building. I don't know. You let me know. So it was so funny. Here's a tip, you know, because sometimes in my vlogs I want to teach. I want to spread. Okay, I want to spread the knowledge that I have. Here's a tip. When you're registering a car, always put, like if you're married, whatever, you have a family, whoever has the better driving record, is this it? No. Is it? No, there it is. Okay, so whoever has the better driving record, that's the person who should have the name on the car. This is what I've learned the hard way. I remember like when we bought my car, there's a line to the registry. Shut the front effing door. There's a line to the effing registry, people. Like, I'm thinking to myself, oh, we're here at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be here when it opens. It's gonna be in and out. Mother of God, that means why is it at the registry it takes friggin' 5 hours? This is what I did not want. Oh my God. Okay, so anyways, I learned, because when we bought my car, like, it's in my husband's name, because obviously I didn't have income at the time and he does, so they're not gonna give me a car. They're not gonna lease me a car. So we go to insure it and everything. My car insurance like skyrocketed. I'm like, what the F? Because my husband's driving record, like, I have a perfect driving record. I have like a step 9, I guess, which is like the best, and he's got like a step 14 or whatever. So I was like, oh, great. So when my son bought a car, like, he called me and he was like, you know, totally lost my thought right there. That sucks. Yeah, so he's like, well, what do I put the title under? And I'm like, I don't know if you're allowed to because you're not 18, whatever. So I called my husband, then I called the car insurance, and they said you could put it in both your names because the insurance policy is in both our names. So he just happened to put it in my name. So I was like, all right. And it actually saved us if it was in my husband's name or my son's name, because my son technically could have done it. If it was, if it was in my husband's name or my son's name, our insurance would have gone up $1,500 a year. But because it was in my name, $550. Me for the win. So, yeah. The more you know. Just so you know. I don't know if that's for, and honestly, I don't know if that's, you know, everywhere. If that's like a federal car insurance law or if it's just Massachusetts, but I'm assuming, because I mean, that's how they're going to get their money. Car insurance companies, oh yeah, put it in there, you know, whatever. So the more you know. There is a line for the goddamn registry. Oh my God, that means I'm going to be here forever. I don't want to. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, update is it pays to have literally everything you could need already filled out, ready to go. Like my son was like, do we have to go to the car insurance company? Like the day he bought the car, and I'm like, yes, I want to get everything done, because that long ass line was primarily people who needed the paperwork, needed to fill it out, needed this, needed that. Mine was like, literally, I had the title, I had the registration form all filled out, car insurance stamp. Literally, I was the first one in the registration line to wait, and I was in and out in 5 minutes. Woo! The sun is like, and it's a balmy 34. So yeah, if you want to go to the registry and do something, I'm telling you right now, go online, look up exactly what you need depending on what you want to do, and have everything ready to go. Because no matter how long the line is, if you have everything ready to go, ba-bam! All right, again, the more you know.
Oh my God, this song. Oh. My power's turned up. I'll be strong. My fight song. And I don't really care what nobody else believes. But I still got a fight left in me.
This song is like perfect for today, because today is a day of remembrance. Unfortunately, my stepfather died 22 years ago today. 5 years after my father died, in 5 days. That's why October is just... I got married in October specifically because I needed to shed some light in October, because those 2 days, I don't dwell on them, but it's a day, I look at it as a day of remembrance now. You know, before, I try not to be like, oh, so, you know, because it's been 22 years. And I still can. I am allowed to be sad, obviously, but it's a day of remembrance. I think about my good times with them and stuff like that. So if you have a loved one that has passed on a certain day, look at it as a day of remembrance. Think happy thoughts. And even do things for yourself that you know that they would be happy about. Again, the more you know. I am just full of information today.